African time. Invest Fest 2025, which is a gathering for investors as well as entrepreneurs, is currently underway in Johannesburg, South Africa, focusing on investment opportunities and economic growth. Hosted by Anglo American's Impact Finance Network, the IFN, the festival-style event celebrates entrepreneurship, innovation and inclusive growth across Southern Africa. Emma Parker, who is Sustainable Impact Finance Manager at Anglo American, is on the line this afternoon to discuss this further. Welcome to you, Emma. Good to have you with us. Welcome.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Invest Fest 2025. Talk to us about the motive behind this event.
The Impact Finance Network works really hard to support economic diversification and jobs. And we work to support SMEs, helping them connect with investors. Now, a lot of that work we do directly with the businesses and the investors, but we really deeply believe in the network piece. So bringing people together so that they can forge strong relationships and strong connections. So every year we try and host an event that's slightly different. You know, it's about finding small spaces to be able to connect and being able to come together, to be able to collaborate and create impact. And InvestFest is the first time that we've gone so far as to create that festival vibe around investing and supporting SMEs and entrepreneurs. And it's been an absolutely fantastic experience.
And what are the type of opportunities that the event presents for those who are attending?
Well, we are literally right now closing with we're calling it our power pitch battles. So we've got 5 fantastic South African SMEs that are pitching to the attendees. We've got over 100 investors here and pitching their businesses and the opportunity to invest in them. But throughout the rest of the day, we've had, we started with an opening fireside chat with Mpumi, the CEO of Kumba Iron Ore, who was talking about the role that Kumba is playing in supporting social impact and innovation in Northern Cape. And then the rest of the day has really been dedicated to smaller, more intimate sessions focused on really specific subjects around how to mobilize capital, how to look at nature-based solutions in agriculture, how to support entrepreneurs and inclusivity. And so the way that the agenda has been structured has allowed people to pick the things that are important to them and participate in small groups and meaningful discussions so they can really take away meaningful things from the sessions that they join.
There's this interesting phase, impact investing. Could you talk us through that, if you can unpack that for us, and perhaps also how Anglo American's Impact Finance Network supports economic diversification, also to help create job opportunities?
Yeah, absolutely. So impact investing is I'm going to say, relatively new type of investing. It's probably been around for about 15 years. And it's investors that they don't want to just invest for financial return. They want to invest in order to be able to create a positive environmental or social return, as well as a financial return. And in South Africa, there's so many fantastic businesses that demonstrate these qualities. So it could be a renewable energy business, or it could be a health tech or an edutech. So businesses that are really supporting environmental or social challenges that we see in the South African market, and they've been able to find a commercial way to turn that to create those solutions and turn that into a business model. But often for a lot
go ahead I
was just going to say, for a lot of those businesses, they really struggle once they reach a certain size to access the capital that they need to grow. And so what the IFN focuses on is being able to support those businesses with support before they raise investment, to get them investment ready, to help them get their financial model in place, their business plan, their data room, and then to match them with the right investors, these impact investors, so that they can raise capital and scale these environmental or social solutions that they've developed. And that's where it touches on that economic diversification piece. So these are businesses not in the mining value chain. They're not reliant on a mine in order to exist. These are not suppliers into Anglo American. And so these jobs will persist beyond the life of mine. And that's what we want to create, is resilient, diversified economies. But our role as a mining company at Anglo American is to support that and to enable these diversified economies to thrive.
And that's exactly what I wanted to ask you. I was quite interested in finding out the type of companies that are represented at the festival. And then also, just as a follow-up on that, if you are going to be, continuing with the work as Anglo American and the Impact Finance Network beyond the fest.
That's a great question. So the businesses are hugely diverse. We've been working, like the IFN has been around. Anglo launched it back in 2021, so we're in our 5th year. In South Africa, we've worked with over 70 businesses. So right now, we've got businesses on stage. The first one is a company called Motherbud, who have created a containerized high-end mushroom cultivation business that can be developed anywhere across South Africa. So it's creating high-value crops that people can access. They sell into Woolworths, and so you can support communities who have mixed skill bases to be able to actually get into these high-value markets through this company. There's other companies that we're working with, one right now that's pitching Pumpkin. They provide the right-sized finance to emerging agri-entrepreneurs and agri-SMEs. So a lot of agriculture businesses or agri-farmers really struggle to get the right type of finance for inputs in order to be able to grow and then, be able to sell product into market. And Pumpkin specializes in being able to provide the right type of finance. So the business models really vary.
It's diverse. It really is.
Incredibly diverse.
It really is.
And Anglo's commitment, we're completely committed to this model. It's for us, it's very innovative, and it's a different way for us to think about how we support non-mine dependent jobs and economic diversification.
Really important.
And so this work will continue for us beyond InvestFest, throughout next year and continue. We're working with our Kumba iron ore mine to support their strategy in Northern Cape, at least through to 2030. So
Emma Parker,
for us as a business, it's a good commitment.
It certainly is, and it sounds like a long-term commitment too. We thank you so much for your time and all the best for the rest of the fest.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you. That's Emma Parker there. She's Sustainable Impact Finance Manager at Anglo American. A really interesting initiative there. Impact Finance Network, IFN, is who they are. It's exactly 4:52 Central African Time.
Hi there. Do you want to elevate your business and give it a voice in South Africa and Africa as a whole? Well, in that case, let's